Hello and welcome. I'm LeatherMushroom, your hostess with the mostest, and today we're actually doing something completely different. This is something that I've been trying to do for absolutely ages. Is try and do just any kind of tear down or whatever video, but I've just not had the space or the stands or the proper lighting. So I apologise for lighting not being the best with this, but fingers crossed. It should turn out okay. So this is something you might have realised is the Xbox 360 S, which came out back in 2010 for the wonderful seventh generation of consoles. And I personally find the black one a bit boring. And my favourite was the Gears of War special one. I was never particularly a console fan person, but it was mine, and I liked it, and I enjoyed it, and I had fun with it. And recently, some of you might know, my Gears of War 360 decided to give up the ghost. Packed up, it had enough. So instead of searching around trying to find an actual full replacement, which we're starting to gain in price now because it's the Gears of War branding. I decided to just get another Xbox. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the plates off this and we're going to put the Gears of War plates on. So for this we're going to need the nice shiny new Torx headset I got, simply because I lost mine. And normally when you lose something, when you buy the new one, you find it. And I've still not found it. So I'm not too concerned about keeping this in mint condition, because it's not the glossy black, it's the matte one, and the matte one scratches just as bad. And it looks slightly off. You've got the glossy, nice shiny edges. I don't know if you can see there. You've got the nice glossy, shiny edges, and then this matte, and it just doesn't fit. So yeah, you see what I mean though about you've got this glossy part, and then you've got the matte, and I say it just doesn't look right to me. So what we're going to be doing is, we're going to start off, we are going to pop out this, which I apparently can't do. So there we go. Nice. Don't know why I did that. Pull out the hard drive. Now this hard drive works as a 250 gig hard drive, so we're going to keep hold of this. Now it comes to removing all of it. It's not a fun job. Now I'm not particularly too chuffed about the fact I'm going to have to break the seal on it, but needs must. So we might end up butchering this ever so slightly, but it is what it is, isn't it? Okay, how the hell do we get this out? Now this one should just pop straight off. But there we go. So now we can get down to these little tabs here. All come out with a nice healthy crack. I do have a special little spudger for things like this, but we will not be. This will never be resold. I don't have the box for it, and it's not like these are expensive to get a hold of. There we go. Oh, that's a bit. There we go. It's coming out nicely now. Always that sort of plastic that makes you feel like you're breaking it when you're actually not. It's just strong enough to hold itself together, but also, weak enough for you to feel like you are actually breaking it. So I assure you, I am not, because I'm careful. There we go. to separate the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a Stanley knife quickly. There we go, Stanley knife. Like that. Oh, and there's one more here, the little Xbox 360 one. There we go. Let's say it's not being resold, so I don't have any sort of stake or interest in that, you know. Got to put it back together though. That's going to be a giggle, isn't it? Now, is to be. That's the cover for the. Oh no, there's the Wi-Fi card. Right. The lights I've got, they're really good for just streaming, but they aren't as good for actual lighting a video. You know, these are made to be extremely close to your face. So okay, start getting the tabs off the back. And this was actually an issue I was having with this one, was see this little ribbon cable here. So this little ribbon cable, nice and close, that one, that plugs into here. But I think I must have dropped this or knocked it, and just every now and again it just wouldn't work properly. I think that must have been it. There we go. And voila, the console itself. So we're going to move these out of the way. Put that back where it was. Okie doke. So, can now get this plate out. I don't think I've ever taken apart an Xbox. It's been that damn not wanting to come apart. But there we go. That's just how it is, people. Stand that up there, and we're going to take out the Wi-Fi card. And I'm thinking you should be about right. Too big. 15's too big. But number 10, spot on. There we go, and that will just pull out nicely. Not bad what Wi-Fi on these either. I've never had a problem connecting this to Wi-Fi, or connecting any 360 really to Wi-Fi from, like, say, you know, a room or two over from the router. Obviously, you know, I'm a cable connection person because, well, you just should be, shouldn't you? I wonder, can we do it? Yes, we do. So I'm going to take out all these screws here. Now that should just come off. Have I missed a screw? There we go. There you have it. Voila! The inside of a 360. Now, I never had the original 360. I only ever had the Slim. And you know what? Opening up, it's a really just nice design. It feels tidy. Let me get it in shot a little bit more for you. I don't have a lot of space where I am at this desk. I will be working on being able to mount more clamps upwards above, you know. But until then, I'm just going to have to make do with what I've got. But yeah, it's a really nice compact design, and I've opened up a PS3 before, and to be honest, this just looks so much more organised. But obviously, you can 100% tell this is made by people who who make PCs, who are PC builders. You know, this is how you can tell, and it's just neat. It's just so neat. So what we're gonna do, there we go. Move that a bit. So we're gonna take out, and we're gonna want to take out this drive, because this drive, it has a slight funny noise to it, and the old drive is fine. So I thought I'd rather just swap them out than have to change this faceplate down the side here. So we're going to wiggle this out, and you've got your, oh yeah, ow, very hard stuck in there. So you got your SATA, or SATA, however you want to pronounce it. And we're going to take out the power. I always try to be careful with these, because sometimes these little the little white plastic plugs, they can really be soft plastic. So I want to tease that out the best we can. This isn't by any means a how-to. I am not the person you should ever be looking towards for advice on taking things apart. There we go. That's our I wonder what speed these are actually. I wonder if it actually says. No, it does not. Doesn't give us a speed rating at all. Because these were generally made by Philips, and there were a couple of other brands that made them. So we're gonna put that up out of the way. And I think I will be right back, because I think we're going to give this just like a little bit of a clean. You know, it could definitely do with it. I mean, well, yeah, you can tell it could do with it. So we will be back in a moment. So we're back after a little bit of a spring clean with this. Nothing too fancy. What do we need? Oh, do you know what? We'd probably better put the disk drive in now, because I can imagine that being an absolute pain. Okay, so here we are with the disk drive. The proper Gears of War disk drives. We're going to pop this back in. And we're going to have to be a little bit careful. We want to be able to get everything, because they are extremely short cables. Now that doesn't screw in, that just sits, you've got rubber feet underneath, and you've got this underneath, which is quite a nice little way of fixing it down, to be completely honest with you. So next we're going to want to get the, excuse the glare, it's the side plate off, and we're just going to want to make sure this is, and tab needs to go under that little plastic clip, and it's an absolute, there we go. So now we need to hit the camera with this. There we go, that's in there. We're going to start getting these behemoth side screws back in. Right, let's get that Wi-Fi card back in, wherever it bloody goes. Am I just... Oh, should I have already put it back in? Oh no, it's not, it's there. I'm just being a moron. Okie doke. In you pop. There we go. Nice and easy. But it is actually surprisingly easy to take apart. You know, I thought it would be, I mean, obviously, aside from the plastics being, you know, probably the biggest challenge, not too shabby. We're going to get the plastic grill back on the back. And now we get to put the wonderful, glorious front back on. Which means doing this wonderful ribbon cable, which I obviously can't wait for. I think ribbon cables, they're obviously a necessity for technology, but at the same time, like, I do question their reason of existence. Nice and easy. There we go. That's that back in. Now it's time for I'll be completely honest, this goes back together beautifully. Did not think it would be as simple as this. Now it's a case of remembering which one is which, and I don't think it's that one, for this end at least. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Voila. Now we're going to pop our hard drive back in. Should go in like a glove. Perfect. There we go. There we have our Gears of War Xbox 360. And I know that I could have just bought another one. I could have done, but these are actually starting to go up in price. You know, I started seeing them climb higher and higher, and it was, you know, it was either that or spend £25 on a replacement console. So I think this one definitely took the ticket. So let's get it plugged in and let's see if it makes sound. So here's the moment of truth we've all been waiting for, people. There we go. Look at that. Sorted and fixed. Oh, this has been really fun. Unfortunately, we're not able to get the sounds working. I thought we could. I thought it would be stored on a chip on this little board here, but that one, apparently it's not. So it'll be on a chip on the main board, and I don't have the skills or the talent to do that. But it's something I'll look into in the future and see if there's some way I can get around it. But everything works. The you know, disk drawer. Hey, way! There we go, as if it was magic. I'm going to do another little follow-up video with these controllers, because I've got both of them. One was always mine, and it's got finger gravy on it, and the other one I bought second-hand, and that's got second-hand finger gravy on it. So this is something I'll take care of in a future video, but thank you all for watching. This has been my first video. I've really enjoyed it. It's been fun. And there's loads more stuff I really want to show you that I have and that I can fix and that I want to fix. So if you like what you see, please hit the like, please hit subscribe, because it helps me out, and you never know, in the future I might be able to get an arm for my camera that's not made out of 3 different tripods. And if you feel so gracious as to help out financially, there's my Ko-fi link down below. And I look forward to doing more of these. So, from me to you, have a wonderful day.